It's rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Wade Miley, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So now into the box is Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for St. Louis. The second baseman, Tommy.
And now the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
First pitch, 110.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 287 the average coming in. 21 homers and 79 RBIs. Hard hit to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So here is Tyler O'Neill. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. India will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
So now here is Jonathan India. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1. takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Now at the plate here is Tyler Naquin, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting
For
third.
a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Castellanos at second with 2 down. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The set and the 1-1.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The set and the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schrock is there, and he'll bring this one in.
That is fifth.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. Votto trying to get there. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Castellanos will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Into the box, Edmundo Sosa. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. India moving to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now, Mike Moustakas. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The count now at 2-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one reaches the power stacks. What a shot. Solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, number 197 in his career. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. And here's the ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bader is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Tyler O'Neill for one reason, people. This guy is absolutely jacked. I mean, probably the most shredded guy in the game. Light tower power, and offers his manager some versatility in the outfield as well.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. Arenado's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
Next up is Max Schrock. Now the first pitch.
Aye. 0-1's the
2
count.
out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 delivery. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Carlson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Foul ball here, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schrock has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
So to get his day started at the plate, Andrew Kisner trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering. Fastball swung on and missed.
0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed
1-1.
down and away in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Michaelis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Wade Miley swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get it.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Jonathan India digging in now. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. And now here is Tyler Naquin. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Now the first pitch. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
The first baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Castellanos stands at first with one out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. We're through three here in the Queen City. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. That brings in Tommy Edman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is there, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll get in there safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
That's a
As he'll
ball.
watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 198th of his career as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Kyle Farmer. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Up next in Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in once again is Tucker Barnhart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Barnhart is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
base hit into right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with one away. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Max Schrock. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Barnhart, the runner at second with 1 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. The 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now back, the pitcher, Wade Miley.
Next to hit, Wade Miley. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson flew out in his only at-bat so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Up next for the
You take a look
Cardinals.
at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Edmundo Sosa, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Carlson is on his way home, and a relay home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up is Andrew Kisner, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run, as runners will stick at first and third.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
To the plate now, Miles Michaelis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch, right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. Into the box, Tommy Edman. And he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the upper deck and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swinging bunt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And strike 3 there. They'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon at Great American Ballpark. It's now 5-4 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jonathan India. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now the first pitch.
One and one.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Can't find his zone there, and it's 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Ready with the 1-1.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Still 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Got a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Striding in is Nicholas Castellanos. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in is Joey Votto, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
A pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In tight with a slider, 2-2. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Ah, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
The set and the 1-0. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. India rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
In now, Kyle Farmer. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on the fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Cody Whitley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Cody Whitley. Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. And he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
At the plate, Max Schrock.
Nope.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Through 5 innings, it's now an 8-5 ball game. Here's Nolan Arenado, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Edmundo Sosa. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schrock will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now the 17th.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but that'll land foul. Strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Cards lead 1. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases, so they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Tyler Stevenson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here it comes on 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan India. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the AB now.
At the ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. Hey. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Tyler Naquin will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Reds are down and ordered. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Michael.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Andrew Kisner. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Lars Nootbaar steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, he gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-5 today. The Cincinnati Reds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Wade Miley earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Miles Mikolas is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Michael Lorenzen records the save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero.